All right, mathematicians. So we're going to start off in the workbook on page S13. Okay, and the way that I'm going to do this, because they don't give you much space, is I'm going to solve it on a sticky note. So S13, if you printed yours off from online, this was S12. Just make sure that the problem matches up and you're golden. Okay. All right. So let's start with number 5. First,
What is number 5?
right here. So first, Frau Diddy's going to read it. And I'd like for you to highlight or circle any place where I beep. Okay? So here we go. Emmanuel is building a fence. Okay? So beep, building a fence to make an enclosed play area for his dog. Oh, cool. The enclosed area will be in the shape of a triangle. It's kind of odd. With a base of 48 and an altitude of 32. How much space does the dog have to play? Okay.
I think 500 million.
Okay, Hans thinks 500 million. So the first thing we need to understand is what the word altitude means. Okay?
What does that spell, Mommy?
All right. It says you can do anything if you just stay positive. Okay? All right. So I'm first going to draw a picture of this little puppy. Okay?
Cute.
Thank you.
Don't
right.
forget to draw the body.
All right. And I'll draw the body. Okay. Ooh, it's a skinny puppy. That's not good.
Why skinny?
I don't know. And I'm sure that many of you could draw a much better picture. All right, so he's trying to figure out, he said it's going to be a triangular home. So let's say we're looking at this from our yard and we have to figure out altitude is how tall something is. So that's another way to say height. And then, of course, the base, that's not like boom, boom, drop the base. Okay, that is what is the length at the bottom of the triangle? Okay, so the base of this is 48 meters. Okay, and the altitude is, very good, 32 meters. Thank you for saying that. All right, now, well, we want to know how much squarea does this dog have to play, right? Because any animal that's inside of a habitat that's too small for the size of the animal, right, they're not going to be happy. But if they have tons of space, then the animal will be very happy. All right, so how do we find the squarea of a triangle? Wonderful. Base times height divided by 2. Excellent. All right, so what was the base in this triangle? Wonderful. 48 meters times, what was the height or altitude? 32 meters. Okay, so we need to do 48 times 32. I'm going to do it by hand just for fun. All right, 8 times 2 is 16. Put the 6, carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1, 9. Now put a 0 because we're going to multiply everything on top times the 3, and that's in the tens place. What is 8 times? What is 8 times 3? Beautiful, 24. Put the 4, carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2. What's 12 plus 2, Hans?
14.
Good job, 14. Okay, now we need to add this up. And you may have done this with a calculator, but if you don't do simple skills like this every once in a while, then those skills become rusty. Okay, but they never they never go forgotten. All right, so 1,536, and we need to divide that by 2. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go old school and do this by hand. Can 15 fit in, or can 2 fit into 1? No. How many times can 2 fit into 15?
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. 7. 7 times 2 is? Beautiful, 14. Subtract, we're left with 1. Bring down the 3. You got this. How many times can 2 fit into 13?
6.
Beautiful. Way to go, Hans.
8.
6 times 2 is 12. Subtract, we're left with uno. All right, bring down the 6. How many times can 2 fit into 16?
8.
8. Excellent. 8. Okay. So if we subtract 16, we'll be left with nothing. And here's our answer. 768, yes, meters squared. So we can put that on the line, 768 meters squared. Or you can write 768 square. Sometimes you'll see it written this way. Meters. Same thing. Excellent job. Thank you.